Thank you for tuning into this episode of WrestleStop with Jeff and Joe. Today we're going to do the Clash in Paris predictions, our very scientific, highly educated predictions on who is going to win. This isn't who might win. This is who's going to win.
Shots would be on the line, but unfortunately we will not get to watch this one together.
We won't. We will explain that in a little bit.
Alrighty.
Like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment, tell your friends, tell your grandparents, tell your grandparents' friends, tell everybody you know. Come to our show. So this is Clash in Paris predictions, which is this coming up this weekend. I think it's on Sunday though, not Saturday.
It is. It's like Sunday afternoon, and then just due to the timing, it's like 2 p.m.
Is that 2 or 3? I think it's at 3.
Is it 3? Maybe I'll have to double check because we got SummerSlam wrong.
Yeah, we got SummerSlam.
Maybe 2 p.m. starts the pre-show or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Sunday afternoon U.S. time.
We will not have a video next week on our recap. Maybe we can do one after that. It'll be a little late, but look for shorts on our individual recaps. I'll be out of town. I'll be in the lovely state of California. I'll be in Los Angeles this upcoming week on business. Jeff will be doing Jeff things.
Out there getting us some sponsors.
Maybe delicious grog. Max Chad. Cold ones.
Let's do it.
Anyway, so we won't necessarily have a direct recap video, or we'll do it late. Haven't decided yet. But we'll make shorts and cool things like that. Maybe we'll have a little contest. Who can get more views on their shorts, Jeff?
There we go. That'll be the shots.
That'll be the shots. Whoever gets more views, that'll be the shots for that one.
Okay, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. But anyway, on to our predictions for Clash in Paris. First match I don't know what order you have your matches, but Sheamus versus Rusev in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. What do you got?
So, my heart says that it's in Europe near, I guess.
No, it is in Europe.
It's in Europe. It's in Paris.
Well, you said your heart said it wasn't.
Well, my heart wants to say Sheamus.
Ah, okay.
Because it's in Europe.
Mm.
But I don't think that makes sense. They just brought Rusev back. They're trying to push him. So I'm going to go with Rusev winning, but I don't know why. I don't know where they're going with this guy. He's not entertaining. I don't like him. I don't like his matches. I don't like his promos. So I don't know where it's going, but I'm predicting Rusev to take out Sheamus.
All right, you're taking Rusev.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be the first one right here where we differ. I am taking Sheamus.
Alrighty.
For the reasons you said you wanted to take Sheamus because of where they're at. I can easily see it going either way, though. I even wrote that down. I can see it going either way. I think it's going to be one of those crazy, hard-hitting, just two guys slugging it out, basically. Thankfully and hopefully this is the final time we have to do this, and hopefully they go all out and go crazy with it. Maybe they should have put him in a cage or something like that.
Put him in a bar, a Donnybrook.
Well, yeah, that's true. I think last time I did this, they circled the ring with like beer bottles and kegs and stuff.
Wasn't it a 6-man with him and his old partners?
Yeah, I forget who they are. Yeah. The guy who broke Big E's neck.
Yeah.
Rich Holland. That's it. Rich Holland and
it's an entertaining
Butch.
match. They play up the bar theme. Let's set up the kegs. Let's shut up. Let's bust some mugs over somebody's head. You know?
Yeah, with sugar glass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm taking Sheamus. Jeff's taking Rusev. Again, I can see it going either way. So can he. But that's who we're going with for bragging rights. Next up, I got Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship, which belongs to Becky Lynch.
I've got Becky Lynch winning this one. I don't really, again, another reason I don't, this match seems like it's just a filler because Naomi's match got canceled. Naomi versus Stephanie Verker. So they threw this together. They haven't really been doing much with Nikki Bella. She's wrestled like one match, I think, so far. I don't see Becky. I don't think it makes sense to have Becky Lynch lose to Nikki Bella when she just came back. Nikki Bella doesn't seem that over with the crowd. You know, so I just don't see a reason for Becky Lynch to lose. So I'm just going with Becky Lynch maintaining, maybe by champion's advantage. She's maintaining. I'm going to go with her winning the match. Yes.
Well,
I was thinking about
stop
cheapening
yourself.
out there. I was thinking about cheapening out, saying she would keep the belt. Maybe she loses, but she keeps it through champion's
DQ
advantage.
or something?
But I'm not going to go down a cheap route. I'm going to pick a winner, and I'm going to pick Becky Lynch to win.
Okay, well, don't you worry, because on a match coming up, I went the cheap route.
Okay.
But not on this one. On this one, I also picked Becky Lynch. I think it's too soon for her to lose a title. She's pretty popular right now. She's got that good crowd heat going. In my opinion, they just brought Nikki Bella back as like a crowd pleaser, nostalgia act kind of thing. Giving her the title would be kind of weird in my opinion. So yeah, I went with Lynch for those reasons. What do you want to do next? Roman?
That's what I got next on my card, yes.
All right, Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed.
So you talked about cheap. I don't know if this is where you went cheap. I went cheap here.
Yeah,
I have Roman Reigns winning, but winning by disqualification. I think it's gonna be a tough match. Obviously, they've been putting Bronson Reed over. I don't think they're gonna have Roman come out and squash him. I think it's gonna be a tough match back and forth. I think Roman is gonna pull the advantage, pull ahead, maybe hit a spear or Superman punch, and then I think either Seth and/or Bronson or Braun Breaker are going to interfere, and Roman ends up winning by DQ. They're obviously setting up some sort of match in the future between Seth and Roman, whether it's out at WrestleMania or whatever. I think
that was the early rumor was WrestleMania.
Yeah, I see some sort of an interference here, and Rollins getting the win through DQ.
I did pick Reed just to win, or I think both guys are going to get DQ'd, and it's going to be a no finish.
Double DQ.
Yeah, but for the sake of this, you picked Roman. I'm going to pick Bronson Reed. I do expect heavy outside interference. But I think Reed needs this win more than Roman does. Roman's already super over. He's already the guy. He can take 6 months off and come back and still be the number one guy. They're trying to push Reed up. This is the match to let him win. Let everyone see that this guy's for real. He's the true Samoan, I guess, in their storyline, whatever. And then when he comes back, they can kick off another storyline.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just don't remember the last time, if ever, I've seen Roman pinned in a one-on-one match.
John Cena or Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, I guess that's the one time, and I just don't think Bronson Reed's at that level yet, which is where they want to put him over.
There'll be interference. I'm not going to say it's going to be a clean one-on-one match and Bronson Reed's going to win. There'll obviously be interference in there, and something will happen to where maybe a cheap roll-up or something.
Cheap roll-up or three refs get taken out.
Yeah, it'll be something goofy like that. But yeah, I'm taking Reed. He's taking Reigns.
Yes, sir.
And now we're moving on to John Cena versus Logan Paul. Did I go out of order? Or are we still in the same one?
Nope. Slightly order on my card, but not a big deal. I've got this being a Paul win with a Brock Lesnar interference.
Oh, okay.
So I think Brock Lesnar comes down, interferes, takes out Cena. Logan Paul gets a victory. He can't lose every single big match he's in, and he loses most of them. He did get the win over Jelly Roll at SummerSlam, but I don't remember, again, I'm somebody else, I don't remember the last time he had a one-on-one win in one of these big matches. Yeah. So I think that's a way to push the Brock Lesnar versus John Cena match by John Cena interfering in this. Brock Lesnar interfering in this match, costing Cena and Logan getting the pin.
Yeah, that's actually a really, I didn't think of it that way. And if I did, I probably would have a different answer here. But I'm going to go with what I wrote down, and I got Cena winning. I would prefer Paul. I wrote that here. And I do think if this wasn't what Cena has like 6 matches left or something like that until he's done. If that wasn't the case, I would think that Paul would probably win this match because I think John Cena would help put over Logan Paul. But because it's the end, I see Cena winning. Maybe Brock does come out. Maybe it's a DQ.
Yeah.
And
I could see that as well.
Something like that. Is Brock even allowed in France? I don't even know if he's allowed there. But
yeah, I don't
know. I got Cena winning. He's got Paul winning.
I don't know why he's allowed back in WWE.
Because he makes them money.
He makes money.
Because remember, the crowd was chanting, "We want Brock."
Oh, I thought they were chanting, "We want Cross."
Oh, maybe that's what they were chanting.
Reading the wrong internet rumors.
Yeah. Next match: Seth Rollins, who's the champion, versus CM Punk versus Jey Uso versus LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, I have trouble seeing how this ends up. It's a 4-way match. A lot can go on. I think there's obviously going to be interference from somewhere. I can see Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed getting involved. I can see Roman getting involved. I can see Big Jim coming out and getting involved. And
Big Jim's baby might come out.
So, but in the long run, I have Seth Rollins winning and holding on to the championship only because he just got it back, and I don't see him losing it in this way. I guess they could have him lose it if CM Punk pins somebody else so Rollins doesn't take the fall, but I just don't see him losing the championship this quick.
So you pick Seth?
I picked Seth to win,
Yeah,
yes.
so did I. I also picked Seth Rollins. Obviously, heavy interference is going to happen again. The other three guys are on the same page, so they're going to be hitting each other and distracting each other from Seth Rollins. And again, just like you said, I think it's too soon for Seth Rollins to lose his title. They're just now pushing the Vision. They got Braun Breaker doing... The break for the Vision, in my opinion, is going to be when Braun Breaker breaks off and attacks Seth Rollins. I think that's going to be when the Vision breaks up. I would like to see LA Knight win, though. I know we don't get points for who we'd like to win, but let's give LA Knight the championship, even if he's an interim championship, right? Even if it's for one pay-per-view thing, whatever the next one after Clash in Paris is, that Slammiversary or
WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, that's it. WrestlePalooza. I don't even know how to say it. Maybe it's just till then. I don't know. But
WrestlePalooza. That's it.
Just give him the title. Let him run with it. Who cares? The crowd likes him. The crowd's super behind him. Cool to see him get it, in my opinion. But I'm taking Seth to win. All right, I have more notes here.
Okay.
Do you have any notes?
My only note is a reminder that I beat Gio at SummerSlam, so I am 1 PLE up on our predictions. So
yeah, he is.
I'm hoping to go up 2-0, but we'll see what happens.
Well, from 5 matches, we have 2 are the same. So you only have 3 shots on this one, and my picks are all correct. But that leads me into my notes here, right? 5 matches is very short, I feel like. What do they usually have? Not on WrestleMania.
Somewhere in the 5 to 6 on these.
I want to say 6, but maybe I'm
outside of the main ones like SummerSlam or Royal Rumble or some of those ones. Like even then they have lesser matches because they got the big matches. But 5 or 6 has been the norm. So I think they're going to add one more. I would not be surprised to have one more added come SmackDown.
Yeah, and if they do add one more match, we'll do a short, just given each one of us will give our predictions for that one just to keep it going. But so it's only 5 matches, which seems short to me. Maybe they're going to add matches at SmackDown. These are just my notes, which we talked about. And I think they're missing an opportunity because do you remember the last crowd in France? I think it was Backlash.
Yeah, they were insane.
Yeah, it was nuts. That was like one of the craziest crowds I've ever had. So why would they tone it down with only 5 matches? Throw another match in there. Why not? And I have some suggestions for matches they may add.
Let's go.
Do I get bonus points if I get any of these?
I will do an extra shot.
All right,
it doesn't count toward our record.
Okay. What about Drew versus Cody? Where's that match at?
I think they're holding that for down the line. I can see Cody returning. Maybe Drew interferes in a match with Logan and Brock Lesnar, and Cody comes out and saves the day. I don't think he'll be that soon. I don't think he'll show up on SmackDown just to turn around and have a match.
Okay. What about Aleister Black and Damian Priest?
I could see that. I could see that being added.
Well, that would have been added already, though.
Well, they're wrestling at SmackDown. I think maybe something happens.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Rolls over, or they have another confrontation. Yeah.
Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn.
That one. Have they announced when that's happening yet?
Nope. Yeah. Well, at least not to my knowledge. Maybe they have, but not to my knowledge. And then you got, I'm just going to name off a couple here. You got the Wyatt Six. You got Flair and Bliss. Judgment Day. All these people are champions.
Michin and Julia?
No. Oh, well.
Julia,
yeah. If that puts her on there, I'll be good with that. But you have all these champions who aren't on there. Tiffany Stratton. She is the champion on that brand in nothing. They're
all over there. They're all, in Europe. So
and it's always super weird to me when you have champions who aren't on PLEs. I know they can't always do it, but every match should be a championship match, right? You got, if it's a PLE, that's like your big thing. That's what the big buildup is.
Yeah. I mean, if they do Mellow Don't Miz versus Street Profits at SmackDown for the number 1 contender, they could do a championship tag match. They could throw a tag match.
Well, they're doing that at Raw, right?
No, they're doing it on SmackDown this week.
God, see, I'm back. I watched them back to back. So
Mellow Don't Miz versus Street Profits for the number 1 contender match this Friday. I don't know they would follow it up, but they could 2 days later, they'll probably do the following SmackDown, but that's another option to do a tag match because there are no tag matches.
Yeah, maybe they will. Maybe after that, then they'll book that one. But there's just a lot of guys who were left off.
Yeah.
I think, and girls that are left off that are champions, and they shouldn't be left off pay-per-views, especially when you have a crazy hot crowd like Paris's crowd is.
Yes.
They removed Vecker and because Naomi. You said that's when they added the Becky Lynch. I thought the Becky Lynch match was already on there, and they had Vicker on there as well. And then
no, they announced it this Monday.
Oh, did
that
they?
was my recollection on Raw. They announced it. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I just think another match should be added on SmackDown. If not, this pay-per-view. I mean, I'm sure it'll be entertaining. But
it's light.
Yeah, it's kind of light. I feel like it's light. It's light on matches. It does have some big name guys in it, and I would say big name girls, but really just Becky Lynch. But yeah, but I do have one more prediction before we go.
Let's do it. Hit me.
I think in the main event, in the 4-way match.
You think that's going to be the main event?
Yeah, for sure.
You don't think? Because Cena's not a champion anymore, so they probably won't put that.
It'll be that match, I think, anyway. And if it's not the main event, whenever that match happens, the winner will be cheering and celebrating. Out comes Karrion Kross.
Back from the indie circuit.
I think the indie circuit and all that, I think that's all.
You going to bring Matt Cardona with him?
No, I don't think he's bringing Matt Cardona with him. No. Maybe they're doing a thing.
Maybe
I don't know. That would be cool.
Maybe maybe they will elevate the Raw tag team division.
Maybe. No, I want Kross as a solo. I think he's better solo. But maybe Kross is going to return
and jump right into the title match.
Right into the title picture.
Seth versus Karrion Kross at Survivor Series. It's too big for WrestlePalooza.
It's too big for Survivor Series. Maybe night 3 of WrestleMania. They're going to add a night just for that match.
Just for that one match.
Yeah, just for that one match. It's going to be one of those Iron Man matches.
Let's do it. 4 hours in Vegas.
Bad. But anyway, all right. Those are our predictions for Clash at Paris coming up this weekend. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Like this video, comment. Like I said, subscribe, hit bell icons, tell your cousins to watch us. And let them know that Jeff's here. So if you have any good-looking cousins or friends, let them know that super hot, handsome Jeff is here, and they'll like the video. Until then, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
You are the reason we have 15% female demographic, Jeff.